I hit up Dollar Tree this spring just to see what gardening goodies they had, and honestly, I was shocked. Some of the items I found aren't just cute, they actually work. From mini greenhouses to stackable planters, there are a few hidden gems here that could totally upgrade your garden without breaking the bank. Stick around because I'm showing you the 10 best Dollar Tree garden finds for spring 2026, the ones that are actually worth your time and money. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which items to grab before they sell out, and I'll share a few tips on how to use them in your own backyard or balcony garden. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a garden hack or seasonal haul. Let's dive in. Item number 1, Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit. Dollar Tree's Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit might just be the sleeper hit of spring 2026. At only $1.50, it's almost unbelievable that you can get a functioning mini greenhouse for such a low price, especially when similar kits at big box stores can cost $15 to $20. I tested it with a few tomato and pepper seeds, and within days, tiny green shoots were already pushing through the soil. The clear plastic lid does an excellent job of holding in humidity, which is crucial for seed germination, and it also diffuses sunlight, so the seedlings don't get scorched. For anyone starting seeds indoors, whether you're a seasoned gardener or a beginner experimenting for the first time, this little tray performs far beyond its humble price tag. What really impressed me is how much control it gives you over your seed starting environment. The compact size fits perfectly on a sunny windowsill, and the tray design keeps everything neat and contained. I even compared it side by side with a higher-end $20 version, and while the more expensive kit had a few bells and whistles, the Dollar Tree version held its own for actual plant growth. This makes it ideal for herbs, vegetables, or even flowers, basically anything you want to get an early start on. For spring gardening on a budget, this greenhouse kit is an absolute must-have. Item number 2, Stackable Herb and Strawberry Planters. These new stackable planters from Dollar Tree are a small space gardener's dream come true. Designed to be modular, they let you build a vertical garden anywhere, a balcony, patio, or even a narrow porch railing. I tested them with a mix of herbs like basil, mint, and parsley, and the vertical setup not only saves space, but also creates a visually striking display. Each level holds enough soil for healthy root growth, and the stackable design makes watering and maintenance surprisingly easy. For anyone trying to maximize limited outdoor space, these planters are a clever, budget-friendly solution. What sets these apart from typical budget pots is their versatility. You can adjust the height, mix and match levels, or even combine multiple stacks to create a living wall effect. I also tried them with small strawberries, and the plants thrived without spilling over the edges. The plastic is lightweight yet sturdy, so you can move the setup as needed, perfect for chasing sun or shade throughout the day. For apartment dwellers, patio gardeners, or anyone who loves growing fresh herbs, these stackable planters are genuinely game-changing. Item number 3. Wave Planters in fresh spring colors. Dollar Tree's Wave Planters got a cheerful makeover for spring 2026, now available in 5 bright seasonal colors that instantly brighten any garden or indoor space. I tested them with a mix of annuals and herbs, and they're surprisingly functional for their price. Each planter has good drainage holes and enough soil depth to support healthy root systems, which is essential for keeping plants thriving. Beyond just practicality, these planters are designed to stack or group together in a color-blocked arrangement, making them perfect for creating a visually striking container garden without spending a fortune. What I love most is how versatile they are. They work just as well on a sunny windowsill indoors as they do on a balcony or porch, and the bright colors give your garden an instant pop that usually comes with pricier designer pots. I experimented with layering a few colors together, and the effect is surprisingly modern and polished, almost like something you'd see in a boutique garden shop. For anyone looking to combine function, affordability, and aesthetic appeal, these wave planters are a must-grab this spring. Item number 4. Metal Garden Trellis. Dollar Tree's Metal Garden Trellis is a serious steal this spring, priced at just $1.50, while similar trellises at big box stores can run $5 or more. I tested it with climbing peas and sweet peas, and it held up beautifully even on a windy day. The metal construction is surprisingly sturdy for its size, and the design provides plenty of support for young climbers without bending or tipping over. If you're looking to add vertical interest to your garden or give your plants a strong framework to climb, this trellis is a perfect low-cost option. What makes it stand out is how versatile it is for different gardening needs. You can use it in a small backyard vegetable patch, alongside a flower bed for height and texture, or even in containers to support vining plants on a patio. It's lightweight enough to move around, but solid enough to handle multiple plants at once. For gardeners who want vertical growth without spending a fortune, grabbing a few of these trellises is a smart move. They're functional, durable, and an absolute bargain. Item number 5. Hanging fence and railing planters. Dollar Tree's new fence and railing planters are a spring 2026 upgrade you didn't know you needed. Priced between $1.50 and $3. These round planters come with built-in hooks that clip easily onto fences, porch railings, or balcony edges. I hung a few with trailing strawberries and vibrant petunias, and they instantly transformed the space, adding both greenery and color without taking up any floor area. For anyone with limited garden space, these planters are a clever way to maximize vertical real estate while keeping plants accessible and attractive. Beyond just practicality, these planters are surprisingly sturdy. The hooks hold firmly without slipping, and the plastic material feels durable enough to last through the season, even outdoors. They're perfect for creating a cascading effect along fences or lining a porch with flowering or edible plants. For gardeners looking to make the most of every inch of their space, these hanging planters are a simple, stylish, and surprisingly affordable solution. Item number 6. Floral branch yard stakes. These floral branch yard stakes are one of Dollar Tree's most fun spring 2026 finds. Bright, colorful, and budget-friendly, they instantly add visual interest to any garden bed or border. I placed a few among my flowers and vegetable plants, and the effect was almost magical. They draw the eye and create height without overwhelming the plants themselves. Perfect for gardeners who love a playful touch, these stakes are an easy way to infuse personality and color into your outdoor space without spending a lot of money. What really impressed me is their durability. Despite being lightweight, they hold up well in sun and light rain, and they don't tip over easily in a breeze. You can scatter them among flowers, use them to frame a pathway, or even line a vegetable garden for a pop of whimsy. For anyone looking to add charm and a little fun to their garden this spring, these floral branch yard stakes are a must-have. They're simple, effective, and incredibly eye-catching. Item number 7. Rolling plant stand. Dollar Tree's rolling plant stand is one of those finds that feels way more expensive than it actually is. At $5, it's a steal for a sturdy plastic stand that can easily hold a large planter and roll smoothly across patios, decks, or even indoor spaces. I placed a big container with a thriving fern on it, and moving it from sun to shade, or just rearranging the patio setup, was effortless. For gardeners who like flexibility or need to chase the sunlight throughout the day, this rolling stand is a total game changer. Beyond mobility, it's surprisingly well built. The wheels glide easily over flat surfaces, and the stand itself feels durable enough to support multiple types of planters without wobbling. Available in assorted finishes, it even looks stylish while being functional. For anyone who wants to maximize sun exposure for plants, simplify watering and maintenance, or just make a patio more versatile, this rolling plant stand is one of Dollar Tree's best-kept secrets. Item number 8. Garden Collection Plant Labels. Dollar Tree's Garden Collection Plant Labels are a simple but surprisingly useful find for spring 2026. A pack of 10 sturdy, weather-resistant labels costs just a couple of dollars, and they save you from the common headache of losing track of seedlings or herbs. I used them in my seed trays and herb pots, and they stayed put through watering, wind, and even a few accidental knocks. Unlike flimsy alternatives, like popsicle sticks or scrap paper, these labels are durable, easy to write on, and can withstand outdoor conditions for the entire growing season. What makes them so practical is their versatility. You can use them in vegetable gardens, flower beds, or even in potted indoor plants. I labeled everything from basil and parsley to marigolds and petunias, and the labels remained legible and firmly planted throughout. They're especially handy for gardeners experimenting with new varieties or starting seeds early in the season, because you can track each plant's progress without confusion. Simple, affordable, and effective, these plant labels are one of those little tools that make gardening smoother and more enjoyable. Item number 9. Metal birdhouse. With hook. Dollar Tree's metal birdhouses are a delightful surprise for spring 2026. Priced at just $5, these come in 4 charming designs: beehive, garden mushroom, watering can, and sunflower, that look like something you'd find at a boutique garden store. I hung one on a shepherd's hook in my backyard, and it instantly added both charm and functionality. Not only does it act as a decorative accent, but it also attracts local birds, which can help naturally control pests in your garden. For a budget-friendly garden upgrade, these birdhouses are hard to beat. Beyond looks, these birdhouses are practical and durable. The metal construction can withstand sun and light rain, and the hook design makes them easy to place anywhere, on a fence, a railing, or even in a tree. I was impressed at how quickly the birds started exploring it, showing that it's not just decorative, but actually useful for wildlife. Whether you want to bring a little more life to your garden, or just add a fun focal point, these metal birdhouses are a versatile and charming spring find that doesn't break the bank. Item number 10. Nax gardening gloves. Dollar Tree's gardening gloves have a devoted following for a reason, and this spring 2026 version lives up to the hype. At just $1.50, they're breathable, flexible, and surprisingly grippy, making weeding, planting, and pruning much easier. I tested them while handling soil, small thorns, and even delicate seedlings, and they protected my hands without sacrificing dexterity. One reviewer even mentioned using them to sort paperwork to avoid paper cuts. That's how versatile these gloves are. For anyone who spends even a little time in the garden, these are an essential tool. What sets them apart is durability for the price. The material holds up well through repeated use, and they maintain a snug fit without feeling restrictive. I'd recommend buying multiple pairs. You'll likely lose one, wear another out, and still want a spare ready to go. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced gardener, these gloves are a simple, affordable way to protect your hands while making gardening tasks more comfortable and efficient. At this price, you truly can't go wrong. And there you have it, the $10 Tree garden finds that are actually worth your time this spring. My top 3 picks: the seed-starting greenhouse, the stackable planters, and the metal trellis. These 3 alone can completely upgrade your balcony, patio, or backyard garden without breaking the bank. Remember, Dollar Tree stock moves fast, so if you see something you like, grab it before it's gone. Drop a comment below and tell me what's the best Dollar Tree garden find you've ever scored. I want to hear your favorites. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a haul tip or seasonal garden hack, and I'll see you in the next video.